All right, so here we go. Another night of crawfish, and I'm going with crawfish cakes tonight. All right, and I'm doing a little bit of a New Orleans style. However, we're not going to use a lot of breadcrumbs. It's going to be barely any. It's going to be just enough to hold everything together. Let me see. I'm checking to see if the feed is live. And if you guys come on, if you could let me know you're here, let me know that you can hear me, that would be awesome. So I'm just waiting for somebody to come on. It says no comments yet. Actually, the feed just went live now. So, and right away, if we could get people to share the feed, that'd be great. It almost looks like the daggone thing is frozen. Let me see. Oh, there it is. All right, let me turn this down. All right, so, oh, Chris Crawfish, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming on. If you guys can share the feed, do some watch parties, that would be awesome. Jennifer Bates, thank you for coming. Look, this is the last bit of the crawfish tails from the crawfish bowl from Sunday. And if you notice, I took, for this dish, I took and I chopped them just a little bit, kind of like loosely chopped. So they're almost kind of like just chopped in half, maybe in thirds, but you'll still find some that are whole, right? We don't want them chopped up too small, although you can kind of chop them up as small as you want. But me personally, I like big chunks, like this one. You still got a whole one, so you get kind of a mix, right? And it's easier to hold it all together. You don't want them all great. Hey Pat, what's happening? Mike Selly, Chris Crawfish, Kenny Franken, Jonathan, and we got people on here today, 37. If we can share the feed, do some watch parties, that'd be awesome, so we can get as many people on here as possible. I'm going to share this recipe. So I took a Maryland crab cake recipe that I've been using for years, and all I did is adapt it to a New Orleans style crawfish cake. I added a couple things and I took a couple things away. Since we cook these ourselves, we don't need to add any kind of Cajun seasoning, really any salt, or any crab bowl seasoning, anything like that, because the seasoning is already in it. If you were to start this recipe with some crawfish that were not seasoned when they were cooked, like if you buy 1 pound bags of crawfish, it's not going to be seasoned, so you have to season that crawfish. Okay, so so tonight I'm not using any seasoning, but depending on how you get your crawfish, if you buy crawfish from us, then and you do your crawfish bowl at your house, then you know it's already seasoned. You don't have to add any seasoning. So we're going to add, we got some mayonnaise, some Creole mustard, an egg, some celery chopped up nice and fine, with some red pepper, green pepper, and orange pepper, some fresh parsley, all that kind of stuff. So again, if we can share the feed and get as many people on here as possible, that would be great. I truly appreciate it. And we're gonna have crawfish cakes tonight, and I'm probably gonna make a couple, put them in the grill, cook them, and then I'm gonna take a few of them and I'm gonna pack them up and freeze them, save them for later. So I assume everybody can hear me all right, because I can hear myself on this. We got over 50 people. That is awesome. But if we can keep sharing it, that'd be great. Share it in some groups. If you know some seafood groups, throw the feed in there, because they could definitely learn something from this. This recipe is tried and true. It is legit. I've been using it for years. Chrissy, what's happening? Amanda Shepard, Mike, Dan Churchill, howdy. All sorry to be late. Dude, you are not late. We haven't even started anything yet. I know we've been on for a few minutes. But look, I am going to go ahead and get started. We got over 50 people on here waiting. Like I said, we're starting off with, this is a pound of crawfish tails. Okay? And I chopped them. I loosely chopped them. So they're kind of like cut. Most of them are cut in half, maybe thirds, but then there's still some whole ones in here. All right? So I can kind of keep track of some questions on on my phone if I can keep looking at it. I'm using my Beast Nitrile. These are large, by the way. Now in the bowl, I already have my 2.5 tablespoons of mayo. In the description above the feed is the entire recipe, okay? So you can copy and paste it, throw it in your own little recipe book or whatever you want to do with it. But I have 2.5 tablespoons of mayo. I have 1.5 teaspoons of Creole mustard. You can use Dijon mustard, Creole mustard, any kind of spicy mustard just to amp it up just a little bit. We got 1 large egg that's going in here, and preferably not the shell. All right, throw that in the yard. We have a quarter cup, a little bit more than a quarter cup of celery, chopped up, not real fine, but a little bit more than just chopped. Now, when it comes to the red, green, and orange peppers, I put on the recipe like 1/8 of a cup. You don't want to use too much. You want to use enough to add some color, right? And like in New Orleans, we use peppers all the time. So that's one thing that I added to this recipe to make it more of a New Orleans style recipe. So you got these red peppers, the green peppers, and a few orange peppers, not too many orange peppers. And these I didn't chop up quite as little. Okay, and so we have that. And then you have a teaspoon of Worcestershire. All right, so we put that in there. And then you have 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped parsley. All right, and then we're gonna just take and mix all this stuff up. I'm chopping that egg up right now, and then we're going to mix all this up. Now, if you notice, I have not used the breadcrumbs yet. And in my recipe, I put in there a 1/2 cup. You do not always use that 1/2 cup. Okay, you only use barely enough to so you can keep and hold the meat together. All right. So let me mix this up really good. And everything should work out good for a pound of crawfish. Now you can change this recipe up. You can put shrimp in here. You can put crab meat in here. You can do anything you want. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this in. And then at this point, we just want to take our hands and mix it up. Alright, so you just get it mixed up really, really good. I might even add, I'm going to see how it looks, but I might add some more red pepper in here. I want to see how it all comes together. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like. Now look, you can do a lot with this. You can use this as a pie filling. You can, I mean, there's this, I mean, look at this. This is, if you could see, I don't know if you can see what I can, but this is, I mean, this looks delicious just like it is. Although, you know, it has that mayonnaise and egg, so it does need to cook, right? We're going to cook it at about 375 to 400 maybe, you know what I mean? Like my temp on there is like running, should be around 375, but down on the grates it's going to be a little bit hotter. So now I'm going to put the breadcrumbs in. All right, and then that's going to hold it all together. But I think the amount of red peppers and all that are probably good. Yeah, I think so. So now we're just going to, I'm going to put about half as much in here. So right now I have about a quarter cup in there. All right. So I'm going to fold that. Now you're going to see this. me see. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. This is gonna be awesome. So I only used a 1/4 cup of the breadcrumbs. All right. So these, man, these are gonna be perfect. See, look, they're barely holding together, and that's the way you want it to be. Okay. You don't want to. You want to use as little breadcrumbs as possible. I hate breadcrumbs, but they're necessary sometimes. Yeah, so we're going to get probably 4. I don't know. We might get 5 out of here. All right. In a minute, we're going to have a good time for questions. Let's see. Let's steal a little bit of this one. Let's steal a little bit of this one. This one got shorted just a little bit, so I'm trying to steal a little bit from these couple to add to this one. Yeah, all right. So I'm actually going to save 3 of these, and I'm going to vacuum pack. I'm going to freeze them. I'm going to put them in a cooler with some dry ice. I think I still have some dry ice. And I'm going to flash freeze them. That'll get them down to like 19 degrees below zero. Or is it 119? I don't know. Something like that. It's really cold. So let me show you these real quick. So this is kind of what it should look like. See, you can see the veggies in there. You can see the crawfish. And you don't see hardly any filling, right? Like I said, you can adapt this recipe. Like for Maryland crab cakes, you don't put the bell peppers in. But everything else is the same. And except you would use some Old Bay. But if the crab meat was cooked in Old Bay or steamed in Old Bay, then you wouldn't need to add any Old Bay. But if it's just lump crab meat you buy, then you would add some Old Bay to it. If you buy crawfish down here and it hasn't been seasoned, then you would add some of the crab bowl that we use for our crab bowl. You would use that in there, or if you didn't want to do that or you didn't have any, you could use some Cajun seasoning. So right now I'm going to use my grilling mats. I'm going to put those on the smoker, and we're going to get this going. Take one of these off. So like I said, I got my grilling mat. We're going to use that, because if not, it's just going to fall right through. Alright, and I'm just going to take 2 of these. So I'm gonna crank that up just a little bit. See how that works. But like I said, these I'm gonna flash freeze them, and I'm gonna vacuum seal them and save them. I'll pack them up like 1 in a package. That way, whenever I want a crab cake, I'm good to go. So we have a little bit of time. If you have any questions, no, it is not a cod cake. 109 degrees below. Yeah, okay, right. 109. I thought it was 119 or something like that, Rick, for some reason. But if it's 109, that sounds right. But if you use food grade dry ice like we do, you can take, you have that block of dry ice in a cooler. You can take put your food, whatever it is, on it if you want to flash freeze it. Just like a little hack to do it at home. And you can flash freeze it. It'll freeze within a couple minutes and it'll be solid, like frozen solid. But yeah, so anyway, that's how you make them. You know, now you just cook them at like about 375, and for, I don't know, you can, I'll just look at them and know they're done. But I'm gonna say like 20 minutes, something like that. You know, you got raw egg in there. You want to cook that. You want to make sure that's cooked. Yeah, Gary, thank you very much. Those mats are awesome. The mesh is awesome. These nitrals are awesome. In case you didn't know, we have the Beast nitrals. They are, anybody, there's a lot of people on this feed I know have them. Russell Nut, you can't hear anything at the, oh, you're at the bowling alley. Look, man, you can watch it later. And the recipe is in the post. So I guess we can just say, does anybody have any questions? Let me kind of look here and see if I see any. Lucas, is the website we can get? Okay, so the Beast mats can be gotten at, let me, nope, not that one. That right there, grillbeast.com for the Beast mats. For the crawfish, you go to crawfishbeast.com. Thank you, Kenny Franken. Appreciate that. Kenny, did I see where you ordered like a bunch of skewers? If you did, they are on their way. I think they went out yesterday. Let me see. Mike Birch, can you oil the gloves before the cakes after making them into balls? I'm not sure why you would want to oil the gloves. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't use any oil in the crawfish cakes at all. I don't need to oil my hands. I'm not sure. Define your question a little bit different, right? Because I don't know what the question is, or I do, but it doesn't. I'm not sure what it means. The Beast gloves. Yes, we do sell. We have Beast mats. Nia. We have the Beast. If you're talking about the Beast armor gloves, yeah, those Beast armor gloves are killer, man. They really are. The Beast mats are all on grillbeast.com. Let me throw that back up there. But yeah, grillbeast.com for all the barbecue accessories. Depending on what you want, like right now, the crawfish are not yet on Grillbeast Foods, but they are on crawfishbeast.com. I know it gets confusing. What else we got? What else we got? Commercial break. I'm just scrolling through here so I can see if we have any questions. I suggest a lesson on crab legs one week. Oh yeah, man, we're gonna get into all kinds of crab, like how to do crabs. And actually, I'm gonna show you two different ways. I'm gonna show you Maryland style and Louisiana style. The blue crabs are the same. It's in how you cook them. Like in Louisiana, you boil them with whatever crab bowl you mix, and we use that Go Creole crab mix for our stuff here. And then for Maryland way, you would steam them with Old Bay. I love them that way too. I love them both ways. Maryland knows Old Bay. That's right, Denny. You know that. So you can take a look at that recipe above, Denny, and you'll notice it's very similar to a crab cake recipe. I just changed a few things around and added a couple things to make it more of a New Orleans style dish. Gary Lee, it's going all right, man. How's it going with you, bud? Let me see. Tonight's lineup, Chris Dunbar, is crab cakes. Robbie, he's in West Virginia. How could you get some crawfish up? Hey, so Robbie, I'm glad you asked how you can get some crawfish. You go to crawfishbeast.com and we can send you crawfish, and they will be alive when you get them. Okay? We're sending out our very first orders tomorrow. So we got people getting their orders on Friday, and they're going to have their first crawfish bowl. And then the next week, we have people that scheduled them out over the next few weeks. And so every week we have crawfish going out. Mainly, I think everybody's getting theirs on Fridays. And And so, yeah. Anyway, Gary, are you looking to do wood planks for cooking fish on? Yeah, Gary. I've been looking at wood plank suppliers for a couple years. The problem is they're so daggone expensive, you know. So we could get them, but the prices are just outrageous. So we're kind of waiting until we find the right supplier. Yeah, Robbie. Yeah, no joke. Go to crawfishbeast.com. The URL is right. Let me see, where is that? It's right there. Right there. No, Bree, we cannot ship internationally. We cannot go to Canada. If you live in Canada, if you know a place or someone across the border, you can have them shipped, but you're going to need to go get them that day and get them back to your place. Do the gloves run small, large or small? Are you talking about the nitro gloves, or are you talking about the beast armor, Chris? Mike Thrasher, what's up? Mike is my uncle. Thank you very much for coming on, Uncle Mike. Yeah, man, Robbie, I'm telling you, go do it. If you order them tonight, I could literally ship them tomorrow. You know, because tomorrow's the day for this week. I'm shipping crawfish tomorrow. So if you get to ordering tonight, I can ship them tomorrow. Seriously, dude, you could be having a crawfish bowl Friday or Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And your friends would be like, dude, that's crazy. So yeah, Chris, let me know what you're talking about, or the nitro or the armor. Let me see what other. Oh, the beast armor. So the beast armor, it's that's interesting. So the beast armor depends on who you talk to for whether they run small or large. So we only have one size. Now, depending on your body build, like I know we have people that are 6 foot, 350 pounds, and they fit fine. We have other people that they might be tight on. Normally, if they're tight, after you wear them a couple times, they will break in, kind of like a pair of shoes. Now, if your hands are really small, then they will be a little bit big for you, you know. But hey, we have people that use them that do have small hands, and I'm sure there's some people in this feed that can maybe give you their take on it if they have small hands. I mean, my hands are kind of like, I guess, normal size. I don't know. So what I would be large hand? Oh no. So most people, if they tell me their height and their weight, I can tell them if the gloves are going to fit for them or not. That's normally the way I do. All the gloves to keep the cakes. Oh no. So the cakes really weren't sticking to my hands, Mike. So Mike wanted to know if I put oil on my gloves on my hands to keep the crab or the crawfish cake from sticking to my hands. It really wasn't sticking to my hand. More, it was just the juices from the mix was on the glove. That's really more what you saw. I don't know what you're talking about, Shannon. Oh, no. Shannon's making a joke about left-handed and right-handed gloves. They are all left and right-handed gloves. Bree, telling y'all order the searches. We're just there for the boil. It was amazing. Oh, Bree. Okay, you're Ben's wife. I didn't even recognize your last name. I'm so sorry. So Bree or not, that's on the feed right now. Her husband, and their son was here Sunday when we did the crawfish bowl, and they are from Australia, and their son apparently loves Cajun sausage. He tore that sausage up. He tore up some crawfish too, but he tore the sausage up too. Nitro or extra large back in stock? No, the extra large is not back in stock yet. It is not back in stock yet. Same with the mediums. We do have large. And like I said, same thing. It depends on your body build, whether the large fit you or not. But but maybe you already know. I'm not sure if you've already tried the extra large. But dude, these nitro gloves are kick ass. They are strong. Let me see. Can you start? Challenge announcement will be Friday night. Friday night, I'm going to announce the winners of the challenge. We're going to have 2 winners, Grasshopper and Ninja. But that's going to be Friday night, and then I will officially announce the challenge for next month. But since you're on here now, the challenge for this month is seafood. Okay, so because you're on here now, you get a heads up a lot earlier. Like, I actually announced it on another live feed, I think it was Sunday night, what this challenge was going to be this month. And so if you were on that feed, you knew about it a week before everybody else. Denny Llewellyn. I'm not sure what that means, period. So, Fancy Fits in-house? Franny Fits. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I get the joke. Let me see what else we got. What else? So look, it's not too late to share the feed. These crawfish, did anybody mark the time when I put those in? I didn't. So let me go take a peek at them real quick. Yeah. Okay, so if you do your cakes in a smoker, you do have to turn them because you don't have the broiler. If you do them in the oven, you have a broiler on top, and you can broil the top. And me personally, I would rather do them that way, but we're out here, so it almost doesn't matter. So the top and the bottom is going to have like a little bit of a crispiness, which is going to taste really, really good. Okay. I think you mean armor, Kenny, but yeah. So, yeah, let us know how that worked out for you. He used his armor. Those gloves work really well. Lucas, I can't wait till next week. Phil, you get to see Shannon Castle. So, yeah. I thought you were going to let the group decide when. So, I'm trying to do it to where the group can decide the final winners. I got to figure out how to set that up. I think the easiest way to do it is to do that on Instagram. So I don't know if everybody has access to Instagram. We're going to see. I might just put 2 pictures together and name one A, one B, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out, man. It's been a very, very, very busy week. So I haven't figured that part out. All right? So, if they're red, get them out. Red. So, are you talking about time? What the fuck is that? 9:12. So, I'm not sure what 9:12 means. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Phil. If they're red, get them out. Let me know what you mean. I don't know. How's everyone doing? Hey, Danny. Everybody's doing awesome. How you doing? So anyway, any more questions about the crawfish cakes? The recipe is up in the description. It's not too late to start a watch party or share the feed. If we can get more shares, that'd be great. I would truly, truly appreciate it. I'm trying to see just what we're looking at right now. Those crawfish cakes are going to be done very, very soon. Is that what you're out here for? Yeah. All right. Why don't you go get me, oh, actually, I got a plate right there. So, I'm going to go check these out. And, does anybody know how long they've been in? Is that what the 9:12 was that somebody posted? Was that 9 minutes and 12 seconds? I don't know. Mark Berg, what is going on? So, I don't know. Used the armor first time. Kebabs picking them up. There will be skewers. No heat. Was felt. Awesome, Kenny. Awesome. I love hearing that stuff. Okay. All right, look. Let me check these out. see if they are done. Uh-oh. Started falling apart. All right, let me take just a little bit of, now you can make a sauce for this if you want. Hey Tyler, go grab a couple forks. Now you can make a sauce for this if you want. And I'm gonna, once this cools off a little bit, I'm gonna take and pick one up so you can really see it really good. But you can see them. You can see all the crawfish. You can see the peppers. See that? They look beautiful. I did mess this one up. I broke it. Here, give me a fork. You take the little fork. I'll take the big fork. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's hot.
I don't care.
Don't burn your mouth. Well? All right.
I feel no emotion.
All right. Oh, man. Yeah, buddy. Mmm. Mmm. So look. You can see all the crawfish in there. You can see the peppers in there. Oh man. Good, huh? This one's mine. Dude. She's a beast. I might have to cook these other ones up. I thought I was going to be saving a couple, but I'm not. I think I'm going to cook them. All right, any questions? What do y'all think? You think they look all right? Yeah, crawfish mac and cheese would be awesome. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, so they're hot. We're used to eating hot food, so we'll eat burning hot food when it comes off. Crawfish, let me see. Looks good. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, these are legit. They got spice. They got flavor. They got moisture. I mean, telling you, they are good, man. Good. Let me see what else we got here. So Dungeness, I don't think I've had a Dungeness crab cake, but I like Dungeness crabs too, so I imagine they're going to be awesome too. Let me see what else. Any other questions? And if you have more questions, I'll stay on here as long as you do. As long as you have questions for me, I will be here. So I'm just seeing. So, look, again, it's not too late to share the feed. If you haven't shared it, share it somewhere. Share it with your family. Share it with whoever. You can still do watch parties. I don't know how the watch parties, I guess they pick up exactly where I'm at. Dude, save some for me.
There's 3 more right there.
Yeah, but I'm going to eat these. Okay, look at her. She's... We're going to be having a food fight here soon. I know, right? The taste tester. Hey, bring that back. She's trying to steal the whole plate. All right, look. I need to go. Unless there's package in freezer bags and sell them. That's another idea, Chris. It is. Let me see. I was planning on saving these, right, for another day.
Keep the live on for a little bit more.
Oh, you found that? Good. All right, so coming in late. Oh, yeah, so we're actually just about done. We did some crawfish cakes. The recipe is right above the feed. You can watch the video again. It's going to be here forever, and see exactly step by step how to make the crawfish cakes. We still have crawfish, sacks of crawfish available. We got some more, and so we're keeping that clock going until we can't make these deals anymore. So, and then again, if you want to order them tonight, I can ship them tomorrow. Okay, because tomorrow's the day where I'm doing the shipping for this week. So if you want them this week, tonight's the night to get them. I mean, all the way up till like 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. I need to know by 6 a.m. How many sacks that we have to do. Okay, so anybody who is on the fence and really thinking about it, go do it. You will not be disappointed one bit. I guarantee it. Look, she is clearing that plate off. Here, this is your bite right here. So yeah, I've been doing recipes all week. I'm going to do another recipe tomorrow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something with some frozen crawfish tails to show you what you need to do if that's the way you go. I have no idea what I'm making yet. It depends on what I feel like. We've been eating crawfish all week. So, but look, I'm telling you, the way I did this, I can't imagine it being any better. Chris Crawford, have a good night. Heather, Danny. Oh, I know. She was about to eat the whole daggone thing. When I did lobster ginger scallion about 6 months ago, she ate almost all of it. You got to watch her, man. She loves this stuff. Let me see. What else? Any other questions? You better go ahead and start those other... I know, right? I better... Are you looking at the feed?
My friends are watching it.
Your friends? Oh, Tyler has friends watching the feed now.
She's just clearing that plate off.
So, anyway. Oh, so, Nia, we're in Covington, Louisiana, just right outside New Orleans. Right? It's considered the North Shore of New Orleans, kind of. All right? So, anyway, if you want the crawfish delivered this week, tonight's the night to get them. You have all night till about 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, Central Time, to order your crawfish, and we'll ship them out to you tomorrow. If you don't do that, then you're going to have to wait till next week. All right? GT. Thank you very much, Mike. Appreciate it. I'm cutting off. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. I got to go before she eats all my food. All right. Y'all take it easy, all right? Peace out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.